Welcoming guys to my NFL Week 11 review. We start off with the Thursday night game, which is the Commanders versus the Eagles in a division game. And the Eagles get the job done at home, 26-18. Jaden Daniels had 27 on the 32 throws, 141 yards, a touchdown, and the interception. But the Eagles get the job done. The Eagles top of their division right now. Commanders second, but again, Commanders have had a pretty good season this year. Definitely up in contention for a playoff place this year, and the Eagles roll on. Jalen Hurts defeated Jaden Daniels. Then we had the early Sunday games. We had the Packers versus the Bears in the NFC North. It was a bit of Bears football. We had a bit of Bears football. We had some Bears football Sunday afternoon. It was again this is what happens. You have Matt Eberflus, fucking this idiot. Why is he still the head coach? I mean, I want to still be head coach because again I'm a Lions fan. I don't give a fuck about the Bears, but. Again, if you really want to win some championships, you want to win games, go to Super Bowls, win Super Bowls, this isn't the guy to lead the head for the Bears. You need to fire Matt Eberflus, and you go for a field goal, 50-something yards out. Santos misses the field goal. You should have gone for a touchdown. You ran down the clock in the fourth quarter, then went for the touchdown. It's like no, you ran down the clock and then went for a field goal. Apologies for that. But you should have gone for a fucking touchdown. You would have won the game. But no, you go, well, let's go for a field goal. But ultimately, the Bears missed the field goal. The Packers get the job done, 20-19. It was a 1-point game. Once again, the Green Bay Packers make the Bears their bitches. Once again, it's been 6 years since the Bears have won a game against Green Bay. And it doesn't stop here with Jordan Love. Jordan Love had 13 out of 37 throws, 251 yards, a touchdown and 8 interception. Caleb Williams, not a good day for him again. The Wizard Waldron was fired last week, but Matt Eberflus keeps his job, guys. Again, it's just Bears football. And again, at the end of the year, if I'm Kevin Warren, I'm like, fire at Ryan Poles, because again, he got his quarterback. Ryan Poles got the quarterback he wanted. Again, he's under a lot of pressure now, Ryan Poles, in his third year as the Bears GM. He's got to be fired, I think, at the end of the year. And get rid of Matt Eberflus. You're not going to win a championship with Eberflus. Fire his ass. Fire him fucking this week. Fire him before the Sunday game. Fire his ass. Give it to somebody else. But yeah, Caleb doesn't have a good game, to be honest, but whatever. Then yeah, Josh Jacobs had 18 carries and a touchdown as well. So good day for Green Bay. Then we had the Raiders and the Dolphins. Both teams that are really not really doing too well. Two teams that are, they've had better seasons, especially the Dolphins last couple of years. Minshew had the Dolphins win 34-19 at home. Gardner Minshew had 30 out of 43 throws, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Tua had 3 touchdowns. He had a good game. Tua on Sunday, 3 touchdowns, 281, 28 out of 36 yards. 28 out of 36 throws, 288 yards, and the Dolphins got a win, back-to-back wins this year. We had the Jags on the road to the Lions. I talked about that a couple of days ago. The Jags got destroyed by the Lions. It's only a matter of time before Doug Pearson gets his ass fired in Jacksonville. Will Tony Khan pull the trigger? Jared Goff had 4 passing touchdowns in this game. David Montgomery had a great day as well. Most of the team had a great day, in my opinion. 15 carries for David Montgomery and 2 touchdowns. As the Lions are now 9-1. This is our best start to a season since 1934. So Dan Campbell is cooking in Detroit. Then we had the Rams on the road in Foxborough against the Patriots. Matthew Stafford and the Rams got the job done on the road, 22-28. Stafford had 4 passing touchdowns. He had a good game. 4 passing touchdowns, 291 yards. Drake May, not a bad game, but again, this year's just finding out what you have with Drake May and what you need to help Drake May, especially into year 2. But You know, like I said, should have started Drake May week 1. But again, Jacoby Brissett apparently is better. Whatever. Then we had the Ravens versus the Steelers in a AFC North division game. Again, this is a kind of teams here that in years gone by where the Ravens have struggled against teams like the Steelers, where their defense, the Steelers have great defense. The Ravens' defense, I know their offense has been fantastic this year, especially, I keep talking about it, but Derrick Henry, he's been a great addition to the offensive side of the ball, but that defense side of the ball needs to be addressed, especially if you're going to win a championship. I know that it's all offense now in the league, but if you're going to, especially if you're on the road, you want to really have a better defense. But the Steelers get the job done 16-18 and get a win. The Steelers are top of the AFC North as we're talking right now, and then the Ravens are second. So, yeah. Derrick Henry had 13 carries. He had a good game. He had a pretty good game, yeah. Then we have the Colts and the Jets. Colts get the job done on the road, 28-27. Anthony Richardson had a touchdown and 270 yards as the Colts get the job done. And Joe Douglas is fired. They fired him in New York today, on Tuesday. Then we had the Titans on the road to we had the Vikings on the road to the Titans, 23-13. Sam Darnold and the Minnesota Vikings get the job done on the road. Good impressive road win for the Vikings. Then we had the skid marks and the Browns again. The skid marks and the Browns. Skid marks and the Saints. Could you imagine, like, if you're one of these networks like CBS or Fox or whoever had this on fucking early Sunday, like, yeah, we're gonna have fucking the Saints and the skid marks, yeah. But the Saints get the job done 35-14. Good home win for the Saints. Both teams are a dumpster fire and they're not really good this year. But again, thank you Saints for being the skid marks. Yes, keep tanking skid marks. You'll find that quarterback one day. Then we had the Falcons versus the Broncos. We'll go to the late Sunday games. We had the Falcons and the Broncos. The Broncos destroyed the Falcons at home, 38-6. Bo Nix had 4 passing touchdowns in this game, probably one of his best games he's had all year. 28 out of 33 throws, 307 yards. Bijan Robinson had 12 carries for the Falcons, but a good win for the Broncos. Then we had the Chiefs and the Bills. I really was hoping that the Bills and Chiefs should have been on primetime Sunday night instead of the Chargers Bengals game. Now I know that they went into it. They had it was a good game to the Chargers and the Bengals, but I thought especially with the people you had in this game, like you had Mahomes and the Chiefs who are undefeated, and you had the Bills who've been really good this year and definitely are a contending team. This should have been on a Sunday night game, or if you wanted to, you should have had the Cowboys and Texans on this time slot in the late afternoon games, and then Monday you could have done the Chiefs and Bills game. Because I'm tired of seeing the fucking Cowboys in prime time. But the Bills got the job done. The Bills' first win against the Chiefs in 4 years since the 2020 season. Bills win 30-21 at home. Great impressive win for Josh Allen, and again, Sean McDermott. It's been 4 years since he's beaten the Chiefs, so great win for him. And the Chiefs are definitely contenders with the Lions. All the Texans are up there, the Ravens definitely up there this year. Steelers potentially as well. So we got some pretty good teams in there this year. Then we have the Seahawks versus the 49ers. Seahawks beat the 49ers 20-17. Then we have the late Sunday night game, the primetime game Sunday night. It was the Bengals and Chargers. The Chargers leave it late with a touchdown to make it 27-34, and the Chargers are quietly going along their business, but they're getting the job done. Then we had the Monday night primetime game. It was the Houston Texans on the road to the Dallas Cowboys. The Houston Texans steamrolled the Cowboys 34-10. C.J. Stroud had 257 yards and 1 interception. Cooper Rush had 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Again, what is the obsession with having the Cowboys? I know they're America's team, the Cowboys, yeah, the Cowboys. But stop putting these guys on prime time. The Cowboys stink. They don't deserve to be on prime time. Put the Bills or the Chiefs on Monday night and have them swap and have the Bills and the Texans on the late Sunday games. Just my opinion, but the NFL wants to down Cowboys, and time is ticking for Mike McCarthy and his reign in Dallas. But I'm going to say my star of the week. I'm going to have to say the Buffalo Bills. I think the star of the week, Josh Allen. He had a great game against the Bills. Not against the Bills. Against the Chiefs. Sorry, against the Chiefs. The in-game management of Sean McDermott really paid off. And that was a big win for the Bills, especially when it comes to the playoff time and the seedings in the playoffs. And especially for the Bills, they're gonna have a home game in the playoffs, so that's gonna be a great addition for them going into the Super Bowl.